You asked me to pay close attention to Shoyue's marriage plans. I took it very seriously. I have one thing to report to you.
Lu Qinyang died many years ago. And Pei Shouyue has been single all these years. Does this mean he has plans to remarry?
Today, Pei Shoyue brought a girl from the Imperial Palace. Right now, the two of them are at General Su's mansion, visiting him and his wife. I hear His Majesty has granted him permission to marry this girl.
Shouyue is suddenly getting married. He's always kept his personal matters secret. As soon as she left the palace, he brought her to General Su's mansion. I suppose it's because he wants to protect her.
Perhaps Shoyue is concerned about her safety because of what happened to Lu Qinyang. I think that he's guarding her from you.
Could it be that the assets Royal Princess Linhai owns have been Shoyue's all along? And that's why she doesn't want him to marry again. Once he marries someone else, she must fulfill her promise and return many large assets back to him.
Yes, you are right. That Princess Royal Linhai is very malicious. When she found out that Shoyue was to marry Lu Qinyang, she took her as her goddaughter. We all thought that she only meant well, and we didn't try to stop her. Who would have thought? She asked Lu Qinyang to manage some of the assets. She secretly sent some servants and tenants to sell them all off. She had no choice but to watch it happen. She was an honest girl and was always stressed. She never told her family about such troubling matters so as to not worry them. She also kept it a secret from Shouyue. She had to support her family while giving financial aid to the Pei family, who were very greedy. Not too long after that, she died from depression. Shouyue suffered through much hardship, but even worse, Princess Royal Linhai also horribly slandered him, calling him a jinx, and said he was destined to be the downfall of his family. With such a bad reputation, no one dared marry him. After that, he lived a lonely life.
Nowadays, Shoyue is very cautious. He also has the protection of General Su. He believes he is safe from all harm. However, he has no idea how powerful you truly are. Back then, Lu Qinyang used to obey your every command, and you manipulated her for your own good. I'm certain that this palace girl will also be no match.
Keep a close eye on them. Now that he wants to marry, he will certainly come and report the news to me. When that time comes, ask him for the details.
Understood.
And now do you know why we've asked you to stay with us? Princess Linhai always has a trick up her sleeve. Your uncle is a very wealthy man, but he is also just a commoner. If she were to try something, I'm afraid.
I understand. General Su and Madame Yu, thank you for your careful consideration.
Not only do I want you to stay here, I also want to announce that you are to be my goddaughter. If I don't make you my goddaughter now, I'm afraid that Princess Royal Linhai would harm you in the same way. She tortured Lu Qinyang. Aside from that, I think you're a great woman, Liu Li. I truly hope that you can become my goddaughter.
Greetings, Godmother.
Very well. You may rise.
I lost my mother when I was a child, but as of today, I once again have a mother.
Good girl. Come here.
Very well.
Prefect Pei. What brings you here?
I've come to see Princess Linhai. Please let her know that I'm here.
Her Highness usually takes a nap after lunch. She's not to be disturbed. Don't you recall?
I was in such a rush to give Her Highness a message that I forgot. Silly me. But I urgently need to see His Majesty. Please, tell Her Highness that I wish to see her.
I'm wondering what it could be that's so urgent.
At the behest of my master, I am to marry his goddaughter. Her Highness is my elder, so I've come here today to tell her.
A few days ago, I heard that Madame Yu had adopted a goddaughter. I wondered what her background was. She's not only Madame Yu's goddaughter, she's also to become Prefect Pei's wife.
My fiancée is Kudi Liuli. She's the eldest daughter of Kudi Yanzhong, an office clerk.
Kudi Yanzhong? Kudi Yanzhong. Do you mean Kudi Yanzhong from Chonghua Residential?
That's right. He was nothing but a lowly official. How did you get to know him?
You said that she was the eldest daughter of Kudi Yanzhong? So you mean that Kudi Yanzhong had more than one daughter?
Liuli is the daughter of his legal wife, Miss Sun. To my knowledge, she has a younger half-sister named Shenhu.
Ruzhuo wanted to have a concubine, but the woman turned him down. We were very humiliated. Isn't that girl Kudi Yanzhong's daughter? But I thought Kudi Yanzhong only had one daughter.
I'm on my way to see His Majesty. Please go and tell Her Highness I wish to see her.
Even though Shouyue is only one mansion away, you two should avoid meeting each other too frequently. In case people gossip about you, they'll cause trouble. Liu Li, you said that you wanted to visit your uncle. I think it's a good idea. How about this afternoon? Go there in our carriage with some of my maids and servants. I'll see that they take good care of you. Liu Li, you are now my goddaughter, and you'll soon be Shouyue's wife and join his family. Once that happens, others don't dare gossip about you.
I'll do as you wish, Godmother.
Incredible! Great!
Great!
Wonderful! Do it again!
The sword, wow!
Bravo!
You know what? Why not? I'll take the tea.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
I'm a regular customer at Rui Store. I'd like to place an order inside.
Absolutely. Do come in. Annie, make some tea.
Uncle, I've returned home.
Lily, my child. You finally come back after all this time. Ever since word got out that you avenged your mother, cleared her name, and was poisoned. We hadn't heard any news from you. But now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Honey!
Lily! I miss you so much. Did you sneak out of the palace again today?
His Majesty granted me permission to leave my post. I won't need to return to the palace.
You won't?
Then why did you come here in such a sneaky way? As if you were hiding.
It's a long story. Uncle, let's sit down, and I'll explain everything to you.
Hey, you want to buy some of these?
I don't dare meet you openly, simply because my marriage with Shoyue would involve such a noble family as Du Kodong's. People say that Princess Lin Hai is malicious. I don't want to get you all involved in this.
Luli, you've not only avenged your mother and cleared her name, you've also found a great husband to spend your life with. I'm so happy for you, Luli. And for your mother. Mr. Pei truly loves you. But his family is complicated. And soon you'll have Princess Lin Hai as an elder. In the future, you must take good care of yourself. I'm just a Tartar, but I've done business for years. I'm quite well known among the Tartar merchants. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just send me a message right away. Don't hesitate to call me.
Don't worry, I will. Uncle, please take care. After everything is settled, Pei and I will come here to bow down to you and Auntie.
Good. Great. I'll be waiting for you.
Amazing. How did he do that? I wish I could do that. That's wonderful.
Lily?
Come have a look.
Huh? General Sue's mansion?
All right, here you go. If you'd like more, you can get this for free, but only if you buy this three. I'm so sorry. That's just how it is. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. No! Is he okay? My arm! What's wrong with you? Oh my God!
Are you alright?
My leg hurts.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Oh my God! Oh, just everything hurts. Oh, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg.
It's his leg.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, the other leg. Oh, the legs. Oh, my whole body hurts. Here, my leg, and this leg. Both of them hurt equally. Oh, 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 God, it hurts so much. Both of my legs. This one more. Oh.
I hope he's okay.
This guy's playing
We need
us.
to elevate the van.
That young man.
Where did she go?
That's why.
麦芽田，草木香，竹蜻蜓，悠悠的蓝天。花丛边，白云间，小河旁，夕阳下有仙。你淡红的侧脸，不觉中。
You used a trick to get me away. Aren't you worried Godmother will be mad?
She used to like me the most. However, ever since she became your godmother, you're the only one she cared about. She doesn't care about how much I miss you. I could see you in the palace. But now we live next door, so I can't see you. I miss you very much. I'm so happy I get to see you today. Even if Master and Madam punish me, it'll be worth it.
How did you know I'd come out today? What's the matter?
His Majesty summoned me. I was planning to tell you, so I went to Sue's mansion. But I heard that you had gone to Rui's store, so I decided to intercept you, so I'd get to see you.
But why were you summoned? Did he regret his decision?
He's a man of integrity and always keeps his word. You're going to be my wife. No one can ever take you away from me.
Then why did he ask to see you?
His Majesty and Concubine Wu greatly love each other. Empress Wang and Consort Xiao are certain to envy her. Empress Wang and Consort Xiao became friends again. They joined forces to set traps for her. Concubine Wu hasn't complained, but His Majesty can't bear it.
Since he brought Concubine Wu back, His Majesty has only had eyes for her. But he's now discontented with Empress Wang? Does he want to...
You guessed it. His Majesty wants to dethrone the Empress.
He really wants to make her the Empress? Makes sense. Now that they love each other, there's no need to bother with identities or secular views. All that matters is that they can be together. What's the matter? Don't you feel happy for His Majesty and Concubine Wu?
As their friends, I really do feel happy for the both of them. But as a royal official, I certainly don't.
Yanzhong, it's already dark out. If Liuli were coming back, she would have been here.
Father, I'm starving to death. Do we have to do this for her?
It's winter solstice. It is tradition that women return to their maiden homes. If Liuli really has left the palace, then she should be here today. So, Shanhu, are you sure that it was your sister you saw at the gate of the Rui store?
It was just a glimpse, but I'm absolutely sure. It was a carriage from General Su Dingfang's mansion. I heard it was his wife's goddaughter inside. It's been days since she left and is staying at General Su's. Then she became daughter of General Su and his wife, and visited her uncle at Rui's store. But she hasn't come home to see you. It appears that she still holds a grudge for not recognizing her, and against Mother for selling her and her mother out.
That's nonsense.
Hey, here she comes. Here she comes. Lily's come back.
Are you here to welcome me?
Hurry and get a step stool.
Master. Master, Wu Niang is here.
Oh, there you are.
Greetings, Auntie.
Oh, nice to see you. Have you had dinner yet?
Oh, yeah. Get another set of tableware.
Yes.
Oh, be seated, please.
Isn't there already an extra set? Brother, if you didn't know I wouldn't be coming tonight, then who is this set laid out for? Could it be for Liu Li? So she really is alive. Was it really her who avenged her mother? 5 years ago?
Calm down, Wu Niang. I've heard many rumors from other people. I've heard that Liu Li never died and that she was in the palace. And now she's left the palace and become the goddaughter of General Su's wife. We don't even know any of the details ourselves. We're waiting until she comes back so we can ask her about it.
You really didn't know that Liu Li is still alive?
No, I didn't. I had no idea.
When I was at Du Kedong's great mansion, I heard some gossip. That the girl both Du Kedong's son and Pei Yan fell in love with was never Shanhu, but Liu Li. I knew it! No wonder you declined them both without hesitating. So that's the reason. It's reasonable to not tell anyone else, but I'm your own sister and Liu Li's aunt. Don't forget, you begged me to marry Shanhu into the commandant's family. And now, look how you treat me. How could I live a decent life at the commandant's mansion?
Please don't be angry. Wu Niang, you can't blame your brother. It's all Lily's fault.
You...
Somebody's here! Somebody's here!
Huh? Quick!
These rolls of silk are rewards from His Majesty. I offer them to you on this holiday as a gift.
Thank you, Miss Luli.
This is a reward from His Majesty. Without you, we would never have had this honor.
All right, come on. Careful with that.
Give me this one. Where does this one go?
Get it safe.
You're back!
Good evening, Father. Good evening, Auntie. I've been out of the palace for days. However, my godmother had me stay at General Su's mansion to prepare for my wedding. That's why it took me so long to come back. Father, don't be angry.
But you've been so busy. I'm so glad you're back. How could I be angry?
I heard that. Madam, you adopted a goddaughter. So it was you. That's such great news. Why didn't you tell us sooner? Come on. Come inside with me so we can catch up.
Come on, come in and warm up.
Come on.
This way.
Be
All
careful.
right.
Here, give me
How
that.
dare you? Put those down. Those are from His Majesty. Do you think they're for you? These are gifts from Leolie to her father. How dare you take your share before he's even had a look? I'm warning you. Every single piece had better be here when you're done.
Great. That's an ideal marriage. Prefect Pei is not only the lineal son of the Pei family, but also a courtier highly valued by His Majesty, as well as a disciple of General Su. He's a handsome man with great talents. He has a promising future. He'll be an absolutely perfect husband for Liu Li.
What's the big deal? She ruined my marriage. But now she's got a good one.
What do you mean, your marriage? Both the Duke and the Commander's son wanted your sister to be their wife. Other people may not know, but certainly you do.
You only know about his distinguished family. Have you heard that he's known as the Jinx in town? Liu Li, I'm from a wealthy family, and I've heard about the grudges between the Pei family and the royal princess Lin Hai. He's a good man, but he's also a direct child of the Peis. Do you know how his ex-wife died? Liu Li, this is a matter of life and death. You must not rush into things.
Liu Li, don't trust what she says. Wunyang, what do you mean? Just because Liu Li didn't take your son as a concubine, now you're trying to ruin her marriage? You can't do that.
I'm doing the best for Liu Li. Did I say anything wrong? I just found out today that you became an official in the Ministry of War because of Liu Li. But I see you're not yet satisfied, obsessed with your status. You just want to get promoted with the help of Pei.
No.
Despite the risk to them, you kicked Liu Li and her mother both out of your home. And now, despite the risk to her, you still want her to marry a Jinx, and you say I'm harming her. I've never seen a father as selfish as you before.
Auntie, thank you for your concern. I appreciate it. It wasn't easy. It took me over a decade before I finally avenged my mother. Neither she nor I is guilty for the Kuti family's crimes. I don't owe anything to this family.
Liu Li, don't worry. I've placed your mother's memorial tablet in our family's ancestral hall as my legal wife, so that her soul may rest in peace. Liu Li, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done and what I've put you through.
It really has been tough. But in any case, I'm your daughter. Not long from now, I'll be moving to the Pei's mansion. What's past is gone. But Father, please remember something. In our family, we share both honor and disgrace. If you want to live a better life, you can't ignore my happiness or safety for your selfish motives like before.
Yes, you're right. I know that now. I know that.
I've heard so much about you, Miss Kuti. Now I finally know you're as beautiful as they say.
You flatter me, madam. Thank you.
Please, don't call me madam. We're peers now. You can just call me Cui.
I don't dare to. Please be seated.
This Tartar girl does look beautiful, but the way she holds herself doesn't suit her. She behaves more like a girl from a common family. I hear that you're getting married soon. I wonder when the wedding will be.
Shortly after the Lantern Festival.
Oh my, that's soon, is it? Royal Princess Linhai had wished to invite you to Du Kedong's mansion, but in case you were too shy, she asked me to come instead. On one hand, we're going to be family soon. We should meet often and get to know each other. At the same time, Her Highness has asked me to come and bring you this gift.
I've never met Her Highness before. I can't accept a gift from her.
Don't turn it down just yet. Why don't you have a look first?
A mansion in the southwest of Yongning Residential? It's 1,700 by 2,700 feet? No, I can't accept this. Such a grand gift. I really can't accept it. This mansion is even bigger than General Sue's, and 10 times as big as my father's.
Don't be so courteous. Her Highness said that the mansion isn't that valuable. Take it as your dowry. Shoyue grew up in Du Kedong's mansion. Her Highness treats him just like the other family members. Miss Lu, Shoyue's ex-wife, was the goddaughter of Her Highness. Her Highness gave her a mansion, about 4 times the size of this one. The pavilions and halls inside were exquisitely decorated. It was one of the most beautiful residences in Chang'an. His ex-wife had accepted it back then. Your wedding was arranged in a hurry. The mansion was purchased hastily. It's smaller than the last one, but your family isn't wealthy while the Lu family was. So, I suppose it doesn't matter much to you. Her Highness also said that if Madame Yu hadn't adopted you sooner...
Fortunately, Godmother predicted this and warned me. It sounds like Royal Princess Linhai will deal with me exactly like how she dealt with Miss Lu. I'm just from a humble family, and I've never seen such a big mansion before. It's a bit overwhelming. Madam, what are you looking at?
Well, when you lowered your head just now, you suddenly looked so much like Miss Lu. After she passed away, Shoyue has never had eyes for any other woman. Royal Princess Linhai and the rest of us, well, we've wondered why he suddenly wants another wife. Now I think that I understand. After Lu Qinyang passed away, Shoyue sold that big mansion to someone else, and he never mentioned her to anyone else again. So, you must accept this mansion, so that the two of you can live in it. If you don't accept it, how could I explain that to Her Highness when I return?
If I don't accept this mansion, Royal Princess Linhai will think that I'm a stubborn woman, and she might try some other trick. The Elder bestows. I don't dare decline. I'm grateful to Her Highness's generosity.
I'm glad to hear that. In that case, now that I've spoken with you, I'll head back and report to Her Highness. Oh, I have such a bad memory. I nearly forgot about this. Lily, in a few days, there might be another wedding on the horizon.
Another wedding? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Didn't your father tell you about such an important thing? This wedding was Her Highness's idea. She said that since you were such a sweet girl and Shoyue loved you, then your sister might be a good catch too. It was such a coincidence. My husband really needs a considerate girl close by. Under order of Her Highness, I proposed a marriage. Well, your father immediately agreed to marry Shanhu into our family as a concubine. Isn't it just such great news? that we're having another wedding?
That Shanhu is a clever one, but she's still from a humble background. If she's married the Duke's son, I'm afraid that she'll soon make a fool of herself in front of their family.
If she's your sister, then she must be a reliable girl. After she's married into Duke's mansion, she'll be able to help me out. Don't worry. After she's married, your sister will become a concubine. I'll make sure she has a good life. I won't let her be mistreated.
Thank you and Her Highness for being so considerate. What a pleasant surprise.
Farewell.
Royal Princess Lin Hai is such a great planner. When she wasn't able to adopt me, she gets Shanhu married into her family. That way I'd think twice about confronting them. Or even worse, she can use Shanhu to entrap me. I must be careful about her tricks.
Your Highness, Kuri Shanhu has arrived. She has come to greet you. Greetings, mother-in-law.
Greetings, Your Highness. I wish you well.
You may rise. Come here. So you're Kudilioli's sister?
Yes.
You are from different mothers, but I suppose you're close to each other all the same.
Actually, Your Highness, Liu Li left home at the age of 8 and never returned until recently. We haven't seen each other for many years, so we're hardly close.
Here in our family, boundaries are very important. After you've married into our family, don't try to help others out. If she's your own sister, I won't allow it. Do you understand what I mean?
I'm not a clever girl, but I know that I must always obey my husband. Once I'm married, I shall always obey Your Highness as well, nor will I betray your trust.
You're a sensible girl. In that case, I have a task for you to do after you get home.
Of course. Whatever you wish, Your Highness.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Oh, how lively.
So beautiful.
It makes me think of when I was a kid.
Wow.
It's so cool.
Wow. Look at that, look at that. It's like magic.
They're having so much fun out there.
Godmother, when I was in the palace, I was busy doing dressmaking. I never did paper cutting. If mine turns out poorly, please don't tease me.
Don't worry about it one bit. We do this each year just for good luck. It's said that when the goddess Nuwa created life, on the first day, she made chickens. On the second day, dogs. On the third, pigs. On the fourth, sheep. On the fifth, cattle. And on the sixth, horses. It wasn't until the seventh day that she created humans. That's why the seventh day of the first month is the birthday of mankind. On this day each year, everyone in Chang'an hangs paper cuttings like this, made of colorful silk. or gold and silver foil paper. They hang them on their screens or on their hair.
Lily, you're so talented. That girl you made looks just like a real one.
It's no doubt you're the heir of the best weaver. Such skillful hands you have. Ever since I was young, I've been considered good with a pair of scissors. But now, compared to the beautiful goddess you've made, mine could only be a simple common girl.
Nonsense, Godmother. Yours is much better.
Here, can I see it? Here, send these to Prefect Pei next door and ask him to keep them safe.
Understood.
Chen just sent this. He said that Prefect Pei made this golden figure specifically for Miss Cootie. Miss Cootie, please accept it.
You'll be marrying in a few days. Then you'll be together forever. But you act like you've been forced apart over here. And I'm like the evil stepmother who split up the perfect couple.
Yeah.